Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made it at 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Same tailback, another carry. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st time from the 31.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off, fighting off the defender.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a big effort to make something of that return.
Kentucky offense will take over. First and
10. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the ready.
Charge with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Ball's running himself to avoid disaster.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down here for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Press coverage now from these DBs. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's long. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Completion makes it second and medium. Grab down the middle. It's Green. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback with another carry. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
At the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pop over the middle. It's Wilcox. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the toss play. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space without. Touchdown, Wildcats. There was no catching at that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
Kentucky 21, LSU 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere. And there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Perry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. We'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's sharp. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. On a trap in for a sack. The timeout is called. It's our strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He can't let it escape. It's a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. That sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. A running play called on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Green. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Play of this grinding drive during the playoff game. Third down and short. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Look out, off and running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete with a heading. Gain took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Quick throw to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Powering through a tackle. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Kentucky, 35, LSU.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking. Ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. And he keeps it. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Kentucky 35, LSU 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Some hard running. They can't get into the ground. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. No huddle now for the offense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's poking the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Kentucky 45, LSU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. What a stiff arm. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball for 39.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.